Hello my lovelies! Today starts another vlog, so stay tuned. So we are still in Canada. We get to leave this week, so yay. If you don't know, we took a cruise to Alaska leaving out of Vancouver, Canada, and when we came back, right before we were supposed to fly home, Marty tested positive for COVID, and then the next day Marty's mom tested positive, and then shortly after that I tested positive. So yeah, we've all just been stuck in Canada, and though travel restrictions have now changed, I mean, we still can't travel with being positive, but also we had already changed all our flights and everything and booked this Airbnb, so we're still here. We are in this Airbnb until the 15th, but our flight, unfortunately, we weren't able to do the 15th. We had to do the 16th. So we're gonna go from here to a hotel and stay one night, and then hopefully we'll be flying home. Well, actually, we'll be flying back to Atlanta, and then we'll stay a night in the hotel there because we'll get there really, really late. And then the next day, we will drive home from Atlanta. So, fingers crossed, by Friday, we should be back home. So today, we are taking Marty's mom to urgent care because her leg has been bothering her for a few days now. We don't know if it's like COVID related or what. But it's really been hurting her, so we're gonna take her to urgent care, and then we're gonna just do some walking around outside, check out some nature things, and I'll take you along for that. And I gotta grab my mask. We're still gonna do all the social distance and wear masks and all that stuff, but yeah, we gotta get out of here and do some walking around and stuff. So I can't remember exactly when the last time was I checked in. It might have been when we did our little nature outing, but we didn't really do much else after that. And I didn't get around to vlogging anything else. But today we got to fly. Yay. So we were supposed to fly from Vancouver to Toronto and from Toronto to Atlanta. And our flight leaving Vancouver, we're supposed to leave at like 11 in the morning and arrive in Toronto at 6 p.m. And then our flight out of Toronto was supposed to leave at 8 p.m. Yeah, so we got a shuttle. So the last night that we were in Vancouver, we got a hotel because our Airbnb couldn't extend one more night, and we had to stay until the 16th because that was just as soon as our airline could get us on. So we ended up having to like stay an extra day in a hotel, and we got one that had like a shuttle from the airport, like to and from the airport. So we had our shuttle scheduled for 7 a.m. because, like I said, our flight was at like 11 o'clock. So as we're coming down to the lobby of the hotel, I get a text message saying that our flight is delayed. And instead of it supposed to be taking off, it was going to take at 11 o'clock, it was going to take off at 12:45. It ended up taking off at like 1:30-ish, something like that. And instead of arriving at 6, we arrived at like, it landed around 9 o'clock, but we weren't off the plane and stuff until almost 9:30 because the plane couldn't park. So our flight to Atlanta was gone. There was also nothing else going to the US at all out of Toronto by that point in time. So we are in another hotel. We are in Toronto, and pretty much we have enough time for everybody to take a nap. I'm not going to go to sleep because I would be more miserable if I tried to sleep for just a couple of hours and then tried to stay up. So for me, it would be better to just not sleep. So I'm gonna be up and making sure everybody else gets up. So everybody's napping right now. Because our flight is in just a few hours, or we have to be back at the airport in just a few hours. Technically, it is now Friday, June 17th because it's after midnight. Everybody just went to bed. I've got our taxi scheduled for the morning. They're gonna be here at 3 a.m. to pick us up. So in just 2.5 hours. Also, all of our checked bags were transferred over, so we didn't have to pick up our checked bags, which is good, but also not good at the same time because, well, good because we didn't have to lug all of that over to the hotel and back and recheck it and everything in the morning. But bad because nobody has anything else to wear. So we'll be wearing the same thing for 2 days in a row. I plan on taking this time to take a shower and wash the day off me because it's been a day. This is the trip that will never freaking end. And as much as I think Canada is beautiful, Alaska is beautiful, I am so ready to go home. I've seen enough. I want to go home. Yeah. I've had to smile and laugh a lot today because I've gotten to the point that if I don't, I'm probably going to cry. Yeah. Fingers crossed. We should get home, all the way home tomorrow. So the plan tomorrow is we get to the airport. Our flight leaves at like 6 o'clock in the morning. We should arrive in Atlanta around like 8:30-ish. And then we have to call roadside assistance because I can't remember if I said this on the way to the airport. We ran over something and it messed up the tire. So the tire has to be changed before we can drive it home. So we're gonna have to get roadside assistance, or Marty and his dad are gonna have to change this tire, but it's on a big truck. So I don't know, but then once the tire's changed, then we can drive home. And it's only like a 2.5 hour drive from Atlanta. I'm so ready. I'm so freaking ready to be home. Like, all right, I'm gonna shower. I'll talk to you later. So, as you can see, we are home, and if you tuned into the author live chat with Rachel Griffin, you already knew that. I'll link that up here if you haven't seen it, but that was a lot of fun, and we did that on Saturday. So, let me fill you in on what has happened. So, you know, the last I think I checked in was at the hotel before we had to go and catch our replacement flight on Delta. So the 17th is not a fun day either. So we started out, we got at the airport at like 3 o'clock in the morning, super early. And when security opened, we went through security and we discovered that Air Canada had not transferred our bags over to Delta, and we got sent to this thing called Step 2. It's kind of like an in-between customs and security, because you can't go through if your bags aren't going through with you. So since our bags hadn't been scanned through, we couldn't go through. And our flight was at 6:10 in the morning. And we were in Step 2 until 6:20. When the Delta person there like wrote us up these forms saying that our baggage would be delayed, and they were actually holding the plane for us. So we went through customs really quick. We had Marty's parents were in wheelchairs because Kathy's leg had been bothering her, and Curtis, he's you know, he's 70 years old, so he definitely moves a lot slower. So we had them in wheelchairs, and we're like running through the airport to get to the flight before they closed it. And we managed to get on, and they left at like 6:30 in the morning. So the whole flight I was like, I can't believe we're on this plane. Like, I could not believe we made it, we were on the plane, and we were going home. So while we are, and I had already shed quite a few tears that morning because they had no idea where our bags were. We didn't know if we were going to get to leave Canada. We thought we were going to be stuck there some more. And I was just like, I just want to go home. But, yeah, so we got on the plane, and while we were waiting for takeoff, I got a message saying that 2 of our bags, the one that was marked for Curtis and for Xander, those would be delayed and would be on a flight that would come in at like 2:45 in the afternoon. We were going to get there at like 8:30 in the morning. So like, okay. And then, you know, I had to turn the phone off and stuff because of flying. And I figured by the time we got to the airport in Atlanta that we'd have the text messages or whatever that would tell us, you know, the rest of the bags would also be there at that time. And so when we got back, I hadn't gotten any text messages or emails, and I'd gotten emails on the other 2 bags. And so it said if you didn't get anything to for any of the other bags that you had, to go to baggage claim because your bags should be there. And so we went to baggage claim, and our bags weren't there. And it was this long, drawn out thing where we were there at the airport for a few hours trying to figure out what was going on. Only figure out nothing except that they had lost our bags, that Air Canada had lost our bags. They were somewhere in Canada and Air Canada still had them, and they never got given over to Delta. And Delta was trying to figure out what was going on with the bags. So we ended up having to, before going home, we had to change the tire in Curtis's truck because, like I told you in the first thing, we had to run over something and messed up the tire. So we changed the tire and we drove home. And I've been calling twice a day, every day, trying to find out about our bags. And it's the 20th. We still don't have our bags. Still don't have a clue where our bags are. That really sucks because, like, all my makeup is in that, my hair straightener, Kathy's hair straightener, all of our bathroom stuff, toothbrush, like I have an electric toothbrush, well, we all have electric toothbrushes, all my face cleaning stuff, my hair stuff, all the souvenirs that we bought, the pictures that we bought on the cruise, just everything is in our check bags. So I'm really hoping that we get those. This has been such a ridiculously rough trip. It's definitely one that none of us will ever forget. That's for sure. Yeah. I do, however, have some packages that I can show you since I'm home now. So let me go grab those. Yeah, so I have all of this to show you. Oh goodness. Okay, so let me set them down and then I can show you one at a time. So I have my Sips by box. I have an Ulta box. I have a Barnes & Noble box, which I think are pre-orders. And then I have a giveaway box, like a box that I think it's books that I won in a giveaway. So starting out with my Sips by box. If you don't know, Sips by is a monthly tea subscription box, and it's only $15 a month, and I will link the all the information down below. You can go and check it out, but it is fully customizable to you. You go in, you take a little quiz, you tell them like the flavors you like, the flavors you don't like, whether you like a lot of caffeine, a little caffeine, no caffeine, loose leaf tea, teas in individual bags, whatever. And they fix it just for you. And then as time goes on, when you get your teas, you can go on and rate them, and that will help them with customizing it even more to you, you know, seeing what you like and what you don't like. So here are my June teas. Normally I would show this the first week of the month, but stuck in Canada. Well, actually the first week I was more on the cruise then, but anyway, so it tells you all about your teas here. So my preference, I have found, because when I first started getting this box, I knew nothing about teas, like what I liked and what I didn't like, and I've learned that I really like fruity teas and like desserty kind of teas. So the first one I have here is Stash. This is Acai Berry, and it's caffeine free, and it came with 4 individual bags. This says, this fruity blend combines tart hibiscus with natural acai berry, blackberry, and black currant flavors. That sounds yummy. That's a nice nighttime tea for me. I personally get a variety, like a mix of caffeine, because I like having it at different times of day. If I drink caffeine in the evening, it keeps me awake, so I don't do that much. Next we have this lemongrass green tea by the Tea Heaven, and it's 2 small bags of loose leaf tea. And when you get loose leaf tea, they send you this little drawstring bag here that has little individual disposable bags that you can put your tea into, which is super handy. Let's see, this says, contains caffeine. This refreshingly tangy tea is packed with antioxidants and vitamin C. Have this light yet refreshing tea on an empty stomach to enjoy all the health benefits. And then I've got these organic wild strawberry classic tea by Davidson's Organics. That sounds really good. And there are 4 individual bags. This says high caffeine. Wild strawberry combines organic black tea sourced from family tea gardens in the Darjeeling and Assam regions of India with a splash of sweet strawberry essence. Yum. And then another loose leaf tea. I got Duchess White Tea Sweet Lavender Cream by Trader Nick's Tea Company. And this is low caffeine. A posh, comforting herbal and white tea blend with low caffeine. Delight in the creamy lavender taste reminiscent of a lavender crepe. Interesting. So those are the teas that I got for June. They all sound delicious. Okay, next up, let's see what I got from Ulta. I can't remember exactly because this was something that I ordered the day before we left for the cruise. You know, that day we got robbed. This trip. Ah, yes, that's right. I ordered this Olaplex Intensive Bond Building Hair Treatment. This is in the number 0. And I also got the original Olaplex Hair Perfector number 3. Repairs and strengthens all hair type. And they had like a deal going on. And this is why I actually got them online instead of in the store there. Because I think it was Diamond Level or whatever had this offer where you got like to choose between this free kit or this free kit when you spent, I don't remember what it was, a certain amount. So by buying these 2 things, it got me all of this stuff free. So real quick, I got Pravana Treat The Perfect Blonde Purple Toning Mask. Let's see, this is Living Proof Frizz-Free Shampoo and Conditioner. Redken Triple Pure 32 Hairspray. Chai Vibes Know It All Multitasking Hair Protector. Redken Color Extend Magnetics. It's a shampoo. Cake The Smooth Move Moisture Melt Hair Mask. It's a 10 Blow Dry Miracle H2O Shield, 100% proof. Redken Color Extend Magnetics Conditioner. Batiste Dry Shampoo in the scent Tropical, Exotic Coconut. Diva Curl Bond Recoiling Mild Lather Cleanser. Olaplex number 3 Hair Perfector. Bondi Boost Miracle Hair Mask. Bumble and Bumble BB Thickening Plumping Mask. Curlsmith Multitasking Conditioner. And Ouidad The Curl Experts Ultra Nourishing Intense Hydrating Mask. So I thought that was a great deal. Also, if you see this gnarly, nasty scratch on my neck, that was from Little Bunny Fufu, because just a few minutes ago, right before I started filming, I went to check on him and feed him and all that stuff, and he had taken apart his kennel and gotten loose, and so I had to catch him, and he was not thrilled about it and ended up scratching my neck. Okay, and now on to the Barnes & Noble box. Okay, so we have this bind up of 2 books. This is The Twin and the Lake by Natasha Preston, and it is a paperback. She's thick, but it is 2 books. So, and I got this because Clint has really been enjoying Natasha Preston, so I thought I'd try those out. I also got Tokyo Dreaming by Amiko Jin. This is the sequel to Tokyo Ever After. And then I got the paperback. Wow, this is thinner than I thought. It's Blackout by Danielle Clayton, Tiffany D. Jackson, Nick Stone, Angie Thomas, Ashley Woodfolk, and Nicola Yoon. I saw them discussing this at Y'all Fest. I very much enjoyed hearing all about it, and it just sounded like such a cute, fun story that I really wanted to read it. And I think that it's actually becoming like adapted to TV or something. I can't remember if it's on Netflix or something else. And then we got The Counselors by Jessica Goodman, which is, I think, like a YA thriller. And then American Royals 3 Rivals by Catherine McGee. So that is everything in this Barnes & Noble box. And then I have this giveaway box. So this is Peek Beyond the Book. You want books? We've got Rex. And I'm not entirely sure what this is from. If it's from maybe some kind of online thing I did, or maybe it was an online thing for Y'all West, possibly. So let's open it up and see. Oh, yes, it is Y'all West. Thanks for entering our Spellbinding Fantasy Bundle giveaway in partnership with Y'all West. We are so excited to share our most heart-stopping fantasy reads with you. Please enjoy the books and all of this exclusive bookish swag, and we hope you'll get a chance to check out these other binge-worthy must-haves topping our TBR pile this year. Happy reading, your friends at Peak. Okay. It's funny how many copies of this book I already own. Ray Bear by Jordan Fuego. It's a really good book. It really is. I have a lot of copies of this book. But this is the paperback. There's a funny little thing in the printing. Like some of the pages are a little off from the rest. Interesting. Anyway, got that. This one I haven't heard of. It's Stalking Shadows by Celia Pannin. It looks really cool. Let's see. Ooh. It got me like, I didn't even have to finish the first line. This is a blurb. It says, a thrilling twist on the Beauty and the Beast fairy tale, which redefines what makes someone monstrous and what makes someone strong. Yes. Ooh, and it's pretty too. Hold on. So the back, I don't know how well you can tell. It looks like that. And then there's the side, and oh, so pretty. And my battery's flashing. So let me change that out and I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. Sorry for the angle change. Okay, the next one is another one. I think I have this, unless this is the sequel to it. It's The Rise of Kyoshi by F.C. Yee. Very pretty as well. This is from Avatar: The Last Airbender. And then there's one more book in here, and that is another hardcover. Wild Seed Witch by Marty Dumas. That is a really, really pretty cover. I love that. Own Your Magic. I think this is middle grade, because it says Hassani's post 7th grade summer to-do list is pretty simple. Expand her makeup YouTube channel and figure out how to get her parents back together. What she does not expect is that an emotional outburst will spark a latent magical ability within her, or that the magic would attract the attention of actual witches, or that before she can say #BlackGirlMagic, she'd be shipped off to a fancy finishing school. Sounds cute. Ooh, another really pretty book. This sounds super cute. So I'm not sure if this is YA or middle grade, but it kind of seems like in that in between, like young YA, late middle grade possibly. Okay, that is everything in this box. As far as reading goes, I think the only thing that I managed to complete this week was The Nature of Witches, which I give 4 stars. I very much enjoyed it. I thought it was great with the way the author intertwined all of the issues that are actually going on as far as climate change and all of that with her story, and it was great. So I hope you all enjoyed that as well, and I hope you enjoyed this video as much of a mess as it has been. If you did, give me a big thumbs up. If you'd like to see more videos like this, click that subscribe button down below. And until next time, remember to always be completely you. Bye.